Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So South Alabama's offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum established.
Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Preston. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Jaguars are rolling down the field. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
Brings up second down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jenkins. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to return it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Preston. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends.
First down for the offense.
We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The give to the tailback. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion.
For the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Gibbs. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bullock. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Jaguars moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Davenport. A little release to the back. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
7 yards.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Jaguars send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Ready to fire from the pistol. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using the quick game.
But I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot, work in the middle of the field, and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
At the 27. And first down.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
The Jaguars will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Reed. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Second down coming up.
Got a man. It's Preston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on third down for this offense. He wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Reed. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. On the move, it's Barnes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Creates a little space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
It's now 4th and goal.
Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Wants to throw. It's Davenport. Makes the grab.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Off the play fake on 1st down. Working that left side now. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Tulane! A great catch and run for 6. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the point after. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
Tulane, 17. South Alabama, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Bullock. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. It's Davenport. Finds his big tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's going to throw deep right side. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Takes it the other way. He's at the... And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Navy is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 13 over UAB. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Off play action. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Woods. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Bringing the heat. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. They want that clock to run.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure